along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. White on the wing. Outside, Brown. Well, Grant, what should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
And here's James. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position but couldn't quite get there.
They get the rebound. James outside to the paint. Another shot. Here's Hachimura. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Outside Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Doncic with it. Picked up by Tatum. Fires it. The Lakers with the rebound. Pass to James. Driving inside. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Tatum. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice. Nice feed.
Now, what hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jason Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all three levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates more a bit undersized for a four. He more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Now here's White. Kick out to Brown. Tatum way outside. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Down low. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's the break. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And it's the Lakers on the break. Pass to Hachimura. Doncic outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter here. Count it. His third and 5 attempts.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Outside Holiday. White on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Doncic. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
And it's the level of creativity that separates LeBron. It's second to none because he's such an incredible ball handler also.
RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together.
Now here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. Outside Holiday. 5 to shoot. Jason Tatum, and that's good. Tatum's got 8 points.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Here's Reeves. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
White, good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Doncic. Sinks that one from the post. Give him 8.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Pass to Tatum. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers.
14. The Celtics. 11.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Brown, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Yep, that one goes.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The 3 ball. Pritchard, no good. Los Angeles leading by 9. A strong finish by Doncic.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
And here's Brown for 3. They get it back to the wing, right side. They need this. That one a little long.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Brown with the steal. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Here's Doncic. Deflected. Here's Pritchard. Still no points. Here's Hauser. The three-pointer off the mark. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And book it for Vanderbilt.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
The Lakers, another fast break opportunity here. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Los Angeles leading by 13. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And the first one at the line is good. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Tatum will not go. Misses off the front iron. Here's James. Chalk up 2 there. And the Lakers lead by 17.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Hey, get LeBron, get LeBron.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And slam dunk by James.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. How about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Now the Lakers moving it up. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Tatum. Up ahead. Right side, White. Pass to Holiday. Now Tatum. Check by James. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. "17 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Craig with a steal. Here's White. And he's going for the oop here. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Here's James. And he can't jam it through.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And so it's Los Angeles, sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Doncic right side. Over Holiday. And it's Doncic missing.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Here's Tatum. Misses off the right iron.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Shot is good by Reeves. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the three ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's Hayes. Yet to see a basket. What a terrific move that is.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the fourth best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls, shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Just 5 to shoot. Connect. Off with the layup. Pass to Brown. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. Here's Cornette. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Horford outside. Pass to Hauser. And here's Brown for 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. The Lakers lead by 23. So both teams making some changes here.
Second team.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
Substitution on the court. 2 minutes remaining in the third.
The turnaround jumper. And he makes it. Vincent's got his first 2 points.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
They get it back. Here's Horford. And here's Brown for 3. Out to Craig. Lets the 3 fly. Pass to Hauser. Craig with it. It's Brown on the wing. Offensive rebound. It's Brown on the wing. Hits a three-pointer. Brown's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
And that one good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Vincent. Inside. Here's Vanderbilt.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Pritchard. Let's go with a 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. There's 49 seconds left in the third. From deep, Reeves. Launches it. Drains the triple. Reeves has got 10 points in the game.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing.
And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Gasol. Pass to Brand. Launches it from deep. Gasol inside. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Malone. Here's Duncan. And that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Brand. Ooh, poked away. To the paint. Westbrook with it. Pass to Brand. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Hill. Here's Duncan. On the take.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Here's Westbrook. Only one man back on D. And he lobs it up. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Here's Wade. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Here's Brand.
Albuquerque foul call. Dwayne Wade. First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Memphis with it. Hill with the steal. Here's Duncan. There's the drive.
Tim Duncan.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Here's Malone. And Gasol with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. So it's both teams making substitutions here. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And so it's Memphis with it. After the basket by Albuquerque on the other end. Boy, can't get it to go. Albuquerque leading by 6. Takes it inside. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Here's Duncan. Memphis with a rebound.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
On offense, here's Albuquerque. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Timeout called. Memphis.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Malone. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Wade. Here's Malone. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Fox. He's off on that one. Albuquerque leading by 9. Here's Robinson. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
On offense, here's Albuquerque. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Duncan. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
They get it back. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. These are his first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Westbrook.
Shooting for Albuquerque, Russell Westbrook.
And so Westbrook nails both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And Sabonis slams it in.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
And so it's Albuquerque. They lead by 11 as the quarter.
8. Albuquerque, 19.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up. You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Here's Brand. Nails the wide-open jumper. Brand's got his first points in this one. Albuquerque leading by 11. Here's Malone. And a strong finish with two hands.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
But the reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display with the 7-footer. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. So both teams making some changes here. And so Sabonis will bring it up for the Storm. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Pass to Crawford. And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's Hill. Outside Robinson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Albuquerque shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. He misses the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Memphis trails by 12. Here's Wade. Money from the wing. Wade's got 4 points in the quarter. And here's Albuquerque now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Wade. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Inside. Here's Robinson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Brandon Roy.
Robinson's got 5.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Crawford. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go for him. Albuquerque leading by 14. Here's Wade. McDaniel pulls it in.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Here's Malone. Boom! He jams it straight down.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Both teams will make substitutions. Memphis trails by 16. Here's Westbrook. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
And Edwards slams it in.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing.
Go!